Hello everyone, and welcome to the BoskyNet Adventure. My name's Jeff, and today I'm diving into an honest review of my Rattan Sequoia e-bike. By now, you should have seen several videos highlighting me getting to know the bike. I've taken it on some short rides, some longer distance rides, and I've even taken it out on a few camping adventures. To date, I have roughly 278 miles on the bike. Now, I know that's not a ton of miles to even prove out longevity of this bike, so I'm not going to be covering those kind of details in this review. But right now, I want to share with you all a list that I've compiled of 5 hits and 5 misses of the Rattan Sequoia. Let's start with the misses first. Let's talk about the packaging. Unfortunately, the bike arrived with some scratches in a few areas. While it did not affect the overall performance, it was disappointing to see on a new bike. During my rides and adventures, I had 3 little issues arise. Minor in nature, but I did want to share them all with you. First, while I was on a long-distance ride, I started to notice a clicking sound coming from my left pedal. The bearing had burned out in the pedal. On another adventure, I had the foot of the kickstand fall off while I was traveling down a bumpy trail. And lastly, there's a cover that protects all of the cables that travel through the frame of the bike. This too also rattled loose on one of my off-roading adventures. One of the more concerning issues that I have, though, is the stability of the front fork, and I did contact Rattan about this issue. It's not as sturdy as I'd like for a bike with such a large front tire. On sharp pressing turns, the fork assembly can twist ever so slightly, causing the brake rotor to rub against the brake pad. Now, this is not enough to cause you to slow down or come to a screeching halt, but it is noticeable and only highlights the front fork's weakness. The headlight that Rattan supplied with the Sequoia is massive and it is bright, which is great. However, it has a narrow field of view. This means you have to keep it pointed precisely in front of you to spot obstacles in time. It's a small issue, but it should be something to consider if you plan on riding in low light conditions. Lastly, let's talk about the pedal assist on steep hills. The weight of the bike, especially when loaded with camping gear, makes it tough to climb steeper hills, even on the highest pedal assist mode. When tackling steep hills, I found myself having to use the thumb throttle in order to get the assistance that I needed to get up the hill, which isn't ideal on rough, bumpy roads. Now let's talk about the hits. I really do enjoy this bike, especially because of all the adventures that I've been able to take it on. The first hit is the massive amount of battery that you can equip with this bike. With nearly 1 kilowatt of power per battery, especially if you opt for the second battery, the Rattan Sequoia with both batteries offers significant range. This makes it perfect for long rides or even multi-day trips without worrying about running out of juice. The second hit goes back to this motor. The motor power, especially when using the thumb throttle, is impressive. It has plenty of torque to help you ascend steep hills, even when the bike is loaded down with all of my camping gear. This feature has been a game changer for my adventures. So again, on the motor and power. The power is certainly there in the motor. I just wish the pedal assist would do a better job taking advantage of it. The third hit, the Rattan Sequoia provides a nice, stable ride. I've taken the bike on a variety of terrains: solid pavement, loose gravel, and rough trails. In each case, the Sequoia delivered a stable and reliable ride. It's a versatile bike and handles well, no matter where your adventures take you. The fourth hit is that Rattan equipped the bike with some quality components. The components on this bike are top-notch. It comes equipped with an 8-speed Shimano shifter and a large 180mm hydraulic brake system, providing both smooth shifting and powerful stopping power. These quality components make the riding experience even better. Finally, I do want to mention Rattan's customer service as the fifth hit. Whenever I encountered an issue, like the clicking in the pedal or the foot falling off of the kickstand, they were prompt in replacing those parts. So behind me, I have a new set of pedals on and a brand new kickstand. They were really quick to respond and sent out replacement parts right away. It's reassuring to me to know that a company stands behind their product. So there you have it, the 5 hits and the 5 misses of the Rattan Sequoia e-bike. Despite its few issues and setbacks, I really am pleased with how the bike performs overall. If you are considering an e-bike for your adventures, the Sequoia is certainly worth a look. Well, that concludes this episode. Thank you for joining me, and if you like the content that I'm providing, be sure to like and subscribe. It would really help the channel. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, if something came up during this video and you wanted just a little bit more information on one of the hits or one of the misses, be sure to hit me up down in the comment section below. I always look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time. Bye now.